I've always known I wanted to do this. There was never any question. I get a huge enjoyment out of that, and I don't know what else I would do. I was probably 7 or 8 years old and started getting interested, and by the time I was 9, 10 years old, there were several things I could do. I've worked at the dealerships all my life, and I watched everything that was going on, and it just seemed like the people that were struggling the most money-wise always got kind of the raw end of the deal, and I watched that over the years, and I just felt like I could do better. I just felt like I could take better care of the people and do it better and cheaper. And I started planning it, when I was in my 20s. And I kept putting money aside and buying equipment and just kept working towards it. And one morning I woke up and I realized I was getting ready to turn 40, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's time I better do something quick if I'm going to. Most generally, there's never a typical day. Very rarely am I ever just like staying around. I feel like that I'm using my gift that the Lord's given me, and I feel like I have a lot of people that rely on me and that I'm helping, and that's good. Probably my favorite part of my job is taking care of a lot of the little widow ladies that a lot of my customers that I have, and helping them and solving their problems. And it costs some money. Nothing's cheap anymore, but knowing that they got a fair shake. In other words, they got their money's worth, and they got their car fixed and didn't get ripped off, and they got taken care of. Really by somebody that cares. I really like building cars, the whole design part of it. And I know the first thing people think of is the way everything looks. Well, that's a small part of it. But making everything work together, make everything function, so when you get in a car, just it drives down the highway just really nice. And the 55 Chevy 210 is a great example. It's a combination of Corvette brakes on it. It's got a 9-inch Ford rear axle in it, a ZZ4 350 engine, and I've been able to integrate all these systems together so that they all function the way they're supposed to. And it doesn't sound like much, but it's quite an achievement. And plus, it looks nice when you look at it. Everything looks like it could have been in it. So that kind of stuff is what I enjoy doing, creating. That's kind of my favorite. When I first started, I got a lot of good advice. My stepfather, he was a brilliant man, and he gave me a lot of good advice on starting my own business and what to do and what not to do, and really went over, really drilled a lot of things into my head, and he was a huge influence on me. And there was a lot of times when there was a lot of struggling. Maybe I'd have like 6 or 7 cars here at once that I couldn't fix. And that is just really frustrating. And you're thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? And, and I keep talking to the Lord and keep praying about it. And pretty soon He kind of shows me what to do, or it just kind of falls in my lap, and there it is, And so the Lord's helped me fix a lot of cars.